Previously on New Crits on the Block.
All you have to do is one, pass the bridge where an eternal war goes on forever and ever, then get into the Bleeding Mansion, and then kill a devil that has been alive for roughly 10 centuries, and then you get your sister back. I mean, really, is it anything harder than you've already done? You look out and you see a devil almost resembling Asmodeus. And as you enter in, he puts his hand out and bows. Welcome, brother. You've just in time for our wedding.
Oh yeah, the dishwasher is on. Do we need to?
It's so much quieter than our other one. I forget sometimes.
You
think it's okay?
I think that's okay.
If we can let it go,
That's pretty quiet.
And when it's done, it's gonna make like the tiniest little like.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
That's it. It's not like the washer. It's not where it's like a
It's-
whole
it's fun.
song. And dance.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You know
Done.
what? We're in hell, so maybe
Yeah, there's washer sounds going on up in hell. That's,
Yeah, this is
that's
like
part
the
of hell.
ambient
Well, that's part of
sound
hell.
of
Is
like-
that
No,
the
it's-
dishes are never done?
It's like the lava kind of just like, you know, in the
Oh, okay, there you go.
background.
And it's done.
Yeah, it's not going to hear that. But no, I do like that as an idea for hell. Hell is just your home. Only
Always doing
no matter
the
how many
dishes.
dishes or laundry you do,
It's never done.
there's just more.
But see, my version of heaven is that the dishes are always being done. So that's not hell for me because the dishes are being done
By
right
someone
now.
else.
Right.
But
Yeah.
what if they never
They're being
finish?
done by
Hell-
people in hell.
Hell is that their dishes are always just in the sink. The sink is full of dishes. That's my hell.
Yeah, you put them in the
So you're not
dishwasher,
going to
you go
hear
to
the
clean them,
dishwasher
and you
because
turn
the
around
dishwasher,
and
to
boom.
me, the dishwasher's like, it's done. That's it.
Oh,
The
see,
job is
I feel
done.
like I
To have
do
a
them,
dishwasher
and
again.
then I turn around and there's just more.
You don't have one right now?
Yeah, that's
No.
true.
It
You don't have
fucking-
a dishwasher?
We don't have a dishwasher. We have an AC unit only in our living room. To go back to modern life.
A lot of people don't have dishwashers. That's pretty common.
I
Yeah.
have a dishwasher and I just don't use it.
I don't think that's right.
That's not common.
Hey, let's think about this here, huh, gang?
I don't know a single person.
Who sees more houses than everybody else in this
Okay.
room?
Every
huh?
house that I
I
went
do.
in to fix.
Yeah, you see
My boys
houses for
seen 'em.
sale
Yes. Now, how many of those
without a
dishwashers are broken?
dishwasher in them.
Uh-huh. And I had a client just recently say, there's no dishwasher. That's fine. We don't have one. We don't have one anyways. We don't even use it.
Well, they're
They-
weird.
I'm just
That's
telling
weird. I'm
you, it
saying
happens more
the
often
houses
than you
you
think.
see that don't have
I build
dishwashers
homes.
are going to
More
have
often than you
dishwashers
think is different
eventually.
than common.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also
Okay, but I stand behind both. It is
also
also very common that houses
Okay.
do not have
Well,
dishwashers.
one of
Now-
those things is wrong.
well.
Neither are wrong.
Hold on.
Both are correct.
Everybody's angry about
No,
this.
no, let's-
I'm not angry.
Let's be
Matt is trying to gatekeep dishwashers.
He is.
How am I
Only-
gatekeeping? I'm just saying that a lot of people don't have them.
Only thing he can know, the only one who can know things about houses is just you.
Or yes, that's
This is
it.
my
Well,
personal
Only
hell.
I know things about houses.
I think
I
there's
didn't
an
say I'm the only one
easy-
who knows.
There's an easy way to
I have
address
a lot
this.
of it's literally my job.
Yes, and so
Yes.
Matt, let me pick your brain
The
in
checkbox
regards
for the
to
dishwasher
your
is-
experience
Uh-huh.
with all the homes in town and
Yeah.
the surrounding, cities.
Yes.
The houses that
This
don't
is-
have
this is better than
dishwashers,
some of our other
do they
bullshit, though.
tend to be
It's
of
better.
a certain age?
Yes, they do.
Yes. So I think it's probably much older homes, maybe homes that were, say, built in the 40s and 50s,
Even sooner than that too.
maybe even sooner than that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or more
However,
recent, I guess I
when
should
you
say.
are selling homes that were, say, built in 2010, how many of them don't have dishwashers?
I still some that do not, but a lower
But
amount.
generally a much lower
Yes.
amount,
It
right?
would be odd.
So
Yes.
I think what you have to say here is you have to take the data and say that generally older homes, right,
Uh-huh.
are less likely to have a dishwasher,
Yes.
whereas newer homes are more likely to have a dishwasher, almost guaranteed. And thus, it creates a statistical anomaly that when you compile all the data together, you get a flat number of like, 17% don't have it. But it's like, well, newer homes, 2% don't have them, and older homes, 30% don't have them.
What does
And
a
that's an
cricket sound
important thing to
make?
take into consideration when you're
Cricket?
dealing with statistics.
Do they just say cricket?
Because how often in statistics are people like, well, I happen to know that that 17% of these people do this, and you're like, you are butchering that number, and you're making a situation seem happening that really isn't. It's that it's happening to a particular group within that group, a subgroup.
This is fun, huh?
Hey, welcome, Crit Head.
Now, with me saying all that,
Dishwasher talk.
now I will say I have never
Ben.
taken statistics, so I don't know if any of that fucking true.
Wash talk with Ben.
While
talk.
the players are in hell, I am also in my own personal hell.
So that's really what
I love that the devil Oyama is like, welcome to my wedding, and I'm like, do you know about dishwasher
Jake, do you have a
statistics?
dishwasher in here? Like, oh, what do you know? It's very common not to.
Well, actually, I was thinking about this, Jake.
They just burn their
goal,
dishes.
My goal, actually, they used to do that.
They just throw them around.
No, they used to do that in ancient cultures. They used to
Here we
make
go.
tablecloths out of asbestos, so they could just throw them in the fire, and then they would just burn up all the stuff on them, take them out, shake them off, throw them back on the table, because asbestos does not catch on fire, and you can make clothes out of it. It also makes you die when you breathe it in, so it's. But
Well,
they didn't know that.
This is a great talk.
No, but no. This is a great segue. This is a great segue.
For
So
what?
For my
story?
For my story.
Oh, for your
If
story.
I may, can I bring up something that really just fucking grinded my gears this morning?
What?
So I was at the grocery store.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
boy. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this?
If anyone knows a hitman that's
What's the deal with
a pretty
grocery
cheap
stores?
hitman, I want to put a hit out on myself. Just contact me.
Shh, Jake, let us work, okay?
Are you working though? Because
Yeah.
if this was a different podcast, this would be great. But this isn't a different.
I wanted to get your opinion on something.
I really need to hear this.
yeah,
I wanna
I'm on the edge
very
of my
curious.
seat.
I want to know.
all the adults, Jake, are like grocery store that you're
I did ask
Ooh,
him to help
tell me.
fluff a little bit. I was not expecting
He did
this
not.
soon.
Nope.
No, you weren't here. You weren't on time, so you didn't hear.
Jake,
that.
you wanted-
Oh, time burn.
Jake, you wanted a fluffer, and we're fluffing.
We're fluffing, baby.
No, I was
don't know
hoping it
how I
wouldn't be
feel about that.
dishwasher talk.
Well, it depends on what the definition of what fluffer you're
That's
talking
what you're
about.
looking at.
Not that kind.
I learned that term from Fallout 2.
Fallout 2, that's
Absolutely,
right.
baby.
They were like, "Do you want a job as a fluffer?" And I'm like, 12-year-old me
water.
doesn't know what that is.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
they're talking about
I'm gonna go get some
pillows.
water.
Oh, Jake's just gonna leave.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
That's fine. We don't need them right now.
Don't need them right now.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so-
so I go to the grocery store,
Okay.
grabbing a bag of ice for the festivities today, and they only have one self-checkout open. Just
they're
one.
broken right now.
Just
At
one.
We're at
Safeway?
Safeway.
I was.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Just one?
And the lady ahead of me has an entire shopping cart full of food at self-checkout. Now, I know technically it's not an express
It's not
lane.
express lane.
That is insane and unacceptable, correct?
It should
Insane.
It should be.
Thank you.
Insane.
If
It should
there's
be
I don't
only
know if
allowed
it's
for
acceptable,
express.
but insane.
It
if
really
there's
should.
only one available.
If no.
There were other lanes to go to.
Express though.
So I,
No, no,
I mean, I'm
I
sorry,
have-
self checkout.
I have
Yes.
I have sympathy for people that are like antisocial and just
No.
like have that anxiety. I'm just saying I have sympathy.
Because I understand I also why I use self-checkout. So I have to talk to
And
as
there
little-
are people. So okay.
Sure.
Has anybody worked at a grocery store before?
No.
Okay. I have
Okay.
worked at Sam's Club. People get really weird
I built
about
grocery stores
touching
before, though.
food. People get really weird about it. Even if I had to pick up the watermelon to transfer it to the cart, they're like, I want a new one.
Oh.
What? I want a new watermelon. You touched it. That's disgusting. Like,
You don't
and,
need that part.
And 16-year-old me is going, I'm going to cry now because I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do
Your
that.
filthy little teenage hands. touch
And
it.
obviously this person loves eating the rind.
Heaven
Obviously.
forbid we wash it.
Hey,
No,
I've seen
I-
people eat full bananas, so
And
you
it-
know
What?
they have like the peel and all, because the peel is supposed to be like one of the more healthier parts. Of
Oh yeah,
the
you
banana.
like boil it though. You don't.
No,
fucking
I've seen
eat it.
people just straight up just like just
Yeah,
nod out.
monkeys.
No,
Yeah.
like human beings.
Yeah, like a monkey will do that. Who are you hanging out with?
I don't even think monkeys do that.
Even
They just
monkeys,
throw the
even
peel
monkey,
away.
monkeys looking at some guy eating a whole rind, and he's like knocking on the glass. You know what I mean? He's like
Hey, you're not supposed to do that.
showing you how to peel
Right,
it.
like the monkey's eating it. He like looks at the people looking at him and like, what? It's got all the fiber in it.
Yeah. So this shit's not going to throw itself.
Anyway, I agree.
Thank you.
Express no. The self-checkout should be, you don't have to count your items, but if you're not sure you have less than 15, you should go to a regular
Thank you.
line.
And you know what the worst
You
part
don't have
is?
to count. You don't
Do you
have
know
to
how
count.
much produce she had in there?
Oh no.
Oh,
that
she had to like type in.
look up and find. I was standing there for 10 minutes with a bag of ice in my
Hold
hands.
on. Why
So-
didn't
so if you bought
you
water-
just go to a line
Because
and stay in
they
line?
were also long.
because
They always are.
all the checkouts are out.
this morning?
Yeah, there was there was
Holy
like
Jesus.
one
Is
lane
this-
open
is this
and it was
Safeway?
backed up.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Wait,
this is
okay.
what's happened.
That's safe. Every Safeway, they suck. I'm sorry. They
It's
all
not the downside.
they have like 2 people checking out with
Not
like
this one.
12 lanes.
Okay, but in this Safeway, there's almost always 4 of the checkouts,
Yeah.
self
Out of how
checkouts,
many?
and I fly through those
Yeah.
things.
Oh, the self checkouts. Yeah, sorry.
So here's my take on this. First of all, I don't have an issue with people using the self checkouts to buy large groups of items because there's usually 4 checkouts, and the likelihood that 4 people are going to plug them
But
all
here's
off at
the thing,
once.
Right.
no
is
one
highly
How does
unlikely.
that stress
no
you
one-
out to like manage
There's
all
no
your own
room.
stuff and
It
bag
was,
it?
I mean,
I
she
don't
was
bag anything.
stacking.
Yeah, there's
I don't use bags.
There's not enough room.
I just manually
and they have
transfer
to
everything.
look up a bunch of stuff
Mhm.
and they never have a handle. The people who take their full grocery shopping to a self-checkout never have a handle. They're not organized about it. They don't have their own bags. Like they are literally just like, and then they got to hit the yellow button and then the guy got to come over because they probably took the bananas off too early. It's a
My
whole
whole frustrating
deal.
no, this is my whole frustrating thing with self checkout. I go to scan a heavy item, like a big or heavy item, like a case of soda.
Read some manga.
And I
real quick.
scan it, and then it says like, "Do you want to bag this?" And I'll say no because I don't want to stick it in the thing because there's only so much room. And then I'll scan it because I'll have like 3 of them, and I'll scan it again. Do you want to bag this? No. Scan it again. Do you want to bag this? No. And I'll put it back, and then it'll be like, "Help's on the way." I'm like,
Yep.
"Don't need your fucking help. You gave me an option. You gave me a button. I pressed it. Now, like the system, it does it every time." Yeah. So this is
This lady was a hot mess for 10 minutes in front of me.
yeah.
that's
Well, this is also partly
unacceptable.
Safeway's fault for being like, hey, listen, because we have 3 of our things out, we need to open more lanes, and we need to put up a quick sign that says
Express only.
temporarily express only.
Yes.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah.
And then there's always a person standing there, right?
I think it should just only be express, and then it eliminates all that
Yeah.
together.
Now, as for people who are like germaphobes, who are like, I don't like it when
Are we
people
still
touch my
talking about
watermelon, I would put,
Oh
if
my
I
God.
16-year-old
Buckle
me
up,
would be
Jake.
like, go
That-
get your own, and then you can just leave with it.
Hey, bag it then if you don't want someone to touch it.
Okay, you never worked at a grocery store. You
I
would
don't-
never say that to.
I
The
would
customer.
I would just be like, your watermelon and your neuroses are not my problem.
You're fired.
You're immediately
and you're fired.
Yeah. I don't want your business. Goodbye, crazy person.
were you
The
Mr.
manager
Safeway?
does.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the CEO.
I'm Ben- I'm Ben
we don't
Safeway.
want your
bagging.
kind around here.
He's
weirdo.
undercover bossing
Kind
it
of.
right now.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If you have that much neuroses around your food, go buy a fucking farm and grow it yourself. You crazy fuck. I do not have patience for people like that.
Shout
I'm
out
like,
to everyone with the
I'm like,
neuroses.
yeah. Hey, you know what? It's called Prozac. Have fun. But like,
Ooh, there's
your
a good-
problems
there's
are
a good
not
devil
mine.
name.
Prozac.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's an imp name. He'd be one of the imps.
You'd be
Yeah.
that for sure.
yeah. See
Um,
what I did there?
Yeah. Hey, do you guys want to play D&D
No,
now?
did you see what I did?
Yeah.
So
That was
this
a
goes-
seamless segue for you.
Yeah,
Yep.
but you know what? I'm not taking any of those
But this
right
does-
now because you're the one that derailed
He's not
it the
interested.
most.
No, but this does go back to my ultimate plan. My goal was to try to distract Oyama. for
They're
an-
married.
Wait,
They're married.
Oh, no.
They're
They're
gone.
on the
They're in
honeymoon?
the room by yourself now.
They're on the honeymoon
world,
already?
The material plane is gone.
my goal was to distract him for an hour so we could take a short rest.
They already cut the cake and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Mhm.
You missed the cake.
Yep, first dance too.
You were like in the back smoking a cig with the rest of the
I like
guys
the
that
idea
didn't
that
care
the
about the
cake in
wedding.
this case is just a sacrificial, like, soul human who's like, help me.
Yeah.
They're like slicing him together.
It's a human
They
cake.
smush a little bit on each of their noses.
Yeah,
They're laughing.
it is
Cute.
a
little bit
human
of guts
cake.
and
That is for
intestines.
sure.
Just oh,
Mm.
honey.
Yeah, there's a human in the cake. As you cut the cake, it's just screaming and bleeding.
Well, it's it's
I
blood
like
filled.
devil weddings. It's fun.
Well, it's devil's food cake.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey, Matt,
And
Do
another
you have inspiration?
segue.
You don't get to give him
I know.
inspiration.
that's why this is fun.
I do have an inspiration.
Well, you
yes.
don't get to have any more.
Okay.
Mostly
fine.
because I don't have the right to give you any.
I don't want it.
Okay, so story time. Hey guys, you know who that is?
Oh, who's that?
It's Mr. Story.
Is that Story?
It's
Mr. Story?
Yeah, he's hey.
I think we had a different name for him last time. I think we were
No, it was
like
Story.
Clock
No,
or
his
something.
name was Story.
It was Nate.
Oh.
No story.
Nope, I have a few different characters. One is Clock because we've spent too much time talking about this. The
Yeah.
other is Story when we need to get to the story, and then we have some sneeze
It
dude.
sounds
that-
like the same guy,
yeah,
Oh,
he's
you
the
had,
same
like-
dude.
just like different hat. Like I want to
Sneeze
see the
guy?
manager.
I'm sorry. Please do not refer
Hi, I'm
to
manager.
Baron von Honk as Sneeze Guy.
Yeah.
Sneeze guy.
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you?
Well,
You're lucky you didn't sneeze
You know
while
how
saying
he
that.
got the name Baron?
by taking people's sneezes. I don't.
I imagine by being
you know?
a baron.
Actually, I don't know.
How do you get to be a baron?
Well, I guess
Well, I'm pretty sure his name
You're
is.
appointed.
maybe something to ask
Baron.
Ben,
him.
look it up and give us a lecture on it.
maybe something to ask him next time he arrives. I don't know.
Hopefully
Appointed
he
by
never-
Queen Sneeze.
Queen Sneeze.
Well, if you guys want a D&D, I'm sorry. You're not getting into this episode.
Wait. What was the,
By
what was the
King
guy?
Ebenezer.
This is-
Wait, what was the guy on? What was the guy? Oh shit! What was the guy on Robin Hood Men's tights that they kept saying his name was
Achu.
Achu, yeah, and King Achu.
Yeah,
Pikachu.
Bless you.
I like King Ebenezer better, but
Yep. I actually.
I just say I know you like.
I love Robin
Robin
Hood
Hood
Men's
Men in Tights. So.
Gesundheit.
Okay, Oyama stands up and he goes, "Shut the fuck up,
Oh,
please, about dishwashers. No one gives a No one gives a
what about grocery stores?
No one cares.
damn,
Literally, no one cares about it. Everyone just stop listening to the podcast.
Can we please
just
agree
lost
that self checkout is bullshit?
Wait,
No, it's fine.
The idea
To an
of
amount. To an
self-checkout
amount.
or
To a certain amount.
Just use it right.
20 items or less.
no, you just go to self checkout.
I would even say like
10.
10 or 15.
Here we go.
Or just go fast.
Go
No,
fucking
you
Lightning
can't.
McQueen it, dude.
You can't go
No,
fast. We do
I'm
have
so
that
sorry.
many
I wanna go-
groceries.
was
No,
that
I'm
so
sorry.
fast?
I did it. It was my fault.
It was your fault. You
Yeah.
brought us right back.
Yeah, that's Lightning
Yeah.
McQueen.
So yeah,
I am
What?
interested
Wanna
in
go
saving my
fast?
sister. So Katon
Wanna go
No,
is
Sonic.
Yeah.
Ben and
Sorry.
Katon because
I got there.
I don't know the difference between the two anymore. I'm one now with myself.
Ew.
oh, that's gross.
Can you do that at home?
Get yourself a room.
Ew.
Why do you
Yeah.
think I was late for 10 minutes?
Ew.
Busy
I-
fluffing.
I just
He's
want to
gotta
apologize
fluff
to
it
all the
before he
listeners that
comes
have this audio.
You
in
already
your ears.
apologized. You don't need to keep apologizing.
I do because
No, you
people
don't.
keep saying things that I need to
No, you don't.
apologize for.
No, you
I
don't.
think at the end of this, I'm gonna have an apology section where I
This
just
is what they want.
apologize.
And until they tell
you'll
us
just
otherwise.
have a clip episode.
Yeah,
It'll be like a 3-hour episode where it's just us, all the things that you're just like, I'm like Tink, and you're like, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Until Discord bands together as a united front and tells us to stop this sort of thing, it's going to keep happening.
Well, you guys heard it here. If you want D&D, band together. If you don't want D&D, I guess this is a new podcast. Welcome, where we talk about dishwashers and
Self-checkout.
We've talked
self-checkout.
about weirder stuff for longer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What are we
but
at right now?
At least that was in the realm.
This was a good 16 minutes.
Oh.
All right. But in all seriousness,
Happy.
let us actually proceed with the story because I am interested to find out what's going to happen to my
Okay,
my
everybody
sister
get their
in this
serious
situation.
faces on.
I've had the will sucked out of me.
That's
You guys are
that
the
is
best
hot.
devils there are.
Yeah.
Talk about a fluffer.
You guys are extra for that.
That's a hell of a fluffer.
Meow.
Me, yeah.
So Jake, no, in all seriousness though, you said something last, I'm going to say week because that's when the last time people heard this, unless you're binging it. Anyway, last episode, you said you see in front of you your sister Mithra,
Yes.
not, and then you said not Agnes. And so I would like to clarify something. When I saw Agnes on
Yes.
the material plane,
Mm-hmm.
was she a different person, or did she look like?
fiend-esque. She was looking a bit fiendy.
Okay, so she looked like my sister, but she had like tiefling traits,
Yeah,
sort of.
she had a similar face, like facial features were similar. Everything else looked like kind of like a fiend or a devil.
A lot
She
of
had, like,
leather.
lot of leather, burn marks on her face,
Okay.
and like long fingers with long nails and like
oh, okay.
yeah.
I don't
just
think that
kinda-
was.
yeah, grow a little. Yeah, I don't know if I said that all because who knows?
Yeah,
That's-
Rick,
that was a very long.
It's almost like
time
we could
ago.
go back and listen, but
No, we're not. That's Arc 2. No one has time for that. And if listeners, if you think you have time for it, you don't.
yeah, I don't think
but
that was ever really
no.
specified. I think
No,
but
listeners,
also-
you do have time.
No,
Go
unless-
back.
go listen
Unless
to
you
those.
have another phone, and then yes, go back. But if you're using the same phone you already listened to Arc 2, there's no point. We're not going to get the download counted. So go listen to it on your computer.
Buy a new phone.
On
It's
a
time
new
for a trade-in
phone.
anyways. Let's be honest.
Once
You've been
again,
putting
find
it
your
off.
grandma.
all of our
download all the
listeners have a
episodes.
burner phone that they listen to all of our other episodes on again, right?
Right?
Yeah.
I have done
Did
that once.
say that as a disclaimer that you had to
Stole
do
your-
Yeah,
that.
if you
Stole your
are a
wife's
crit head, you
there
do
was
need to have a
there was
burner
definitely
phone.
a situation where one month we were at like 2000.
They don't need to know that, Ben. Don't ruin our download scheme.
Yeah, Ben, no.
I definitely
Don't give the secrets.
I definitely
Yeah,
bumped it up by
I'm pretty
10.
sure the podcast committee will fire us, and we will no
They
longer
don't
have a
listen to
podcast.
this. But no, so
Now she looks like a human again,
okay, so I see.
but like in a wispy form. Now, if I could get to the descriptions of things, that would help quite a bit.
Well, that would be a first, huh?
No, Ben needs to ask first.
So yes, you see your sister in human form, but she looks a little wispy, a little ghost. You see like little trails of like now I can't think because all I can think about is fucking the self checkout lane.
Oh, like ethereal,
Yes,
like
an ethereal wisp
vapor
going off of her. Yes, thank you.
So it looks like Matt's bag of ice, just on its way out.
Yeah.
Just evaporating.
Nope, we're not going back there.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Jake.
Sorry.
And then you see Oyama, who stands at 15 feet tall. He has a Minotaur-esque face with horns that kind of go around and wrap around behind his ears. And then he has hooves for feet and fur.
Cloved feet? Ooh, this guy's bad news.
Cloven feet.
This guy's
hooved?
cloven feet.
Cloven is the same as hooves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either, but
This guy's bad news.
I think I heard that before.
And he has dark, like almost pitch black, like the abyss looking back at you, colored fur with a little red on his chest where he does not have the fur. And besides him is Igni, who is just kind of like a general devil. And I'm not going to, that's all you're going to
Just a general devil.
Just a general devil.
Now, is that
he's
his
a
rank?
general. Yeah, he's a general.
Okay.
He's
Now,
also a
he
general devil.
was described in detail back in Arc 2.
He
So-
was described back in Arc 2.
So if you want to know what he looks like, get a new phone and go download Arc 2.
yeah. Pretty much. That's how we get you to we download. We don't
Yeah.
give you those descriptions again.
What's going on? Well, there's a hint in episode 30.
So he just told you that he is having a wedding with your sister. Do you want to say anything that has nothing to do with the real world?
Speak now.
Speak now or forever hold
Yeah,
your
it's that
peace.
part.
God damn it. I was gonna use minor illusion to create a priest saying that, and I was gonna chime in, but you beat me to it.
Well, you can still chime in. So that
Yeah, no,
he's begging you to chime in.
Please.
Yeah, as soon as he says, welcome, you're just in time for our wedding. Katon points at him and says, "Over my dead body." But wait, yes,
That can be arranged, yes.
Mithra, I'm coming for your sunset. Hold on.
and you.
Where do I put this? It's a bread maker.
Katon slaps it out of his hand.
Oh, that was expensive.
You're just going to regift that.
Well, I don't use
Did
it.
they register for that? You really should
Oh,
go
did
off
you
the
regift
registry.
it?
Wait, over my
Wait a
dead
minute, was
over
that
my dead body.
Wait a second. Didn't I give you that last year?
Over my dead body, like you said. I'll just put this. The gift table on the side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I read a card. Is that okay?
Oh, there better
No.
be a lot of money in it.
He snaps his finger and the card
heartfelt
just
note.
burns.
Oh no.
Oh, you just
no.
burned the money.
So yeah, it's you're here at the. Do you have anything else to say besides me killing you? Because that's very apparent that that's what's going to happen. I will murder you, and you will all be dead, and then I will marry your sister.
So you're not married yet?
No, this is the ceremony.
Ah, perfect. Just in time.
I don't even understand why this is happening. Why do you even want this? Why do you need this? Just return her to me and we'll leave.
No.
That's a compelling argument. No? Dang, good try.
With this marriage, we will link the power of the devils and the heavens. And I will take my army along with some other of the high-ranking devils, and we will destroy the other gods, and we will rule the material plane ourselves.
Okay.
Doesn't she have to agree? Mithra, do you want this?
She does not respond to that. She is just looking at Oyama with a kind of blank expression.
He's forcing her. She doesn't even want to do it.
If she does want to do it, I'm not going to let the world be destroyed because my teenage sister, who was killed when she was but a child, married the devil. This is like a bad boy thing. It doesn't matter. And he pulls his sword out as he's saying all this, and he goes, "Obviously, we can't let you do this."
He takes a few steps forward.
Oh, but you have your own problems to deal with, no? I can feel your hatred inside of you. All of you.
I'm sorry, we haven't met, but like emotional issues are not a new thing for us. So good luck.
He snaps his finger. And now can I have all of you guys make a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh, okay.
I'll be fine.
Everybody add +3.
Ooh,
Oh, actually.
okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
What's the total? That doesn't help. In a check.
A lot.
Okay, tell me the real number.
Okay. 30.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 plus 3 plus 3, so 21.
Okay.
I rolled an 11 plus 11 plus 3, 25.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
Give us all the math.
3? That's the final.
7 plus 6 plus 3.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone fails except for Katon.
25?
He's a devil.
He damn devil.
He dang devil.
He did dig dang devil.
Now, we'll start with Awen.
Uh-huh. Who rolled the 21?
Who rolled a 21.
Okay. Just wanna
You
make
still
sure
failed.
No, I said, but like probably barely though. You know?
Yeah, no, you
Okay.
actually, no, you still failed.
No, I know, but like it's not gonna be quite as
Who
bad.
do you hate the most?
You? Sorry.
Oh. That's fair.
Sorry.
That's fair.
Sorry.
No. In game.
Ooh, I don't know if he really. Okay.
Even
Yeah.
even if it's a small bit of hatred, just it doesn't need to be a bunch.
No,
I mean, you definitely like hated your aunt for a bit,
but
but that kind of got
that's what I mean. That would be the
Squashed.
one.
that beef got squashed.
If I'd have to choose her. If I had to choose anyone,
Okay.
it would be her. Even though I think he's let it go, that's not something you could easily just like.
Well, no, hold on. As opposed to Kerrigan, who basically set that in motion.
I don't. But he wasn't that. It.
Okay, got
You
it.
know, like I
it
think
would be one of
over-
those two. you
over
know?
that amount of time that he spent like absolutely hating and resenting her. I don't think that just disappeared.
Yeah.
I think if you were pulling off of something inside of me,
Yeah.
she would be the manifestation
Okay.
of that.
That's fair.
Leaf. I know this will be another hard one for people, but what about you? Who is your most hated person?
Fargus.
Fargus. Okay.
Obviously. Although I'm kind of thinking Leaf is still so young and so like affected by things that at the moment Philippa might take number one. Because she's
Oh.
really upset with
Okay.
the way she's
Mm.
betrayed. So it's a toss up between the two of them. I don't know.
Do you think that she would be living in her past, or do you think she would be experiencing things like
I think
current
she'd be
emotional?
experiencing the current feelings, and right now
Okay.
she's really upset about Philippa.
Okay. And then Boral. And they don't have to be alive either. Just to know, like,
Oh, definitely
okay.
Kerrigan.
Kerrigan?
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you look towards Katon, and all three of you see your most hated person as Katon. And they are standing right in front of you, laughing in your face.
Okay.
Your tricks won't work on us.
As you hear, as you see all of us brandish our weapons. at you.
all I hear is the creaking of a bowstring behind me, and I'm like, my archer has his bow trained right on you. Don't you dare move, and don't even think for but a moment that the magical powers from one of the most powerful wizards in the world will not burn you to ash. Shush! I'm in a thing.
I am now a whistle.
And Leaf, throughout the weeks, months. Throughout the months, Leaf has learned to harness her magical energy and finally direct it at the enemy rather than ourselves.
Yep.
You cannot stand. Give up now.
You might want to turn around, Katon.
I'm not going to fall. Oh, is it right behind me?
I mean, you don't have to look.
Insight check. 2. Yeah, good luck.
So this is where it's going to get a tad bit weird, because I am going to have the three of you kind of fight Katon. So roll initiative.
So wait, hold on. Just
They got you.
so I
basically-
understand.
Did he dominate them essentially?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
Because
I
we
would
just
not-
all of a
I
sudden
wouldn't attack
forgot
I
where-
wouldn't attack my aunt just offhand like that.
I don't think I would attack Philippa offhand like that.
All right. So we just had a
No, we don't,
disagreement.
we don't need to do that.
No.
We don't need
This
to
is
do
perfect.
that.
This is perfect. We just had a little bit of a work disagreement about how to handle something, and there's been a little bit of animosity towards some things, and that's okay. We're good. We're all good friends, and we work stuff out.
Because we're family.
But deep down, there's definitely been like
Is now.
a bit of a I don't want to say versus me on one side and everybody on the other regarding an issue that we probably are not going to find immediate solution on. So, Jake, you're saying everyone's now going to attack me? Because they are prime to do that right
Foaming
now.
at the mouth.
They are fucking ready because they are legitimately kind of mad at me. And it's not even unjustified. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. So,
Jake, I don't need to be dominated. I'll just do it for free.
Hey, Jake, real quick, can I change my aunt to actual just Ben?
Just Ben Chaney.
Just Ben Chaney.
Just
And
Ben in
then
real life.
I'm like, oh, I'm good. I got it.
Leaf doesn't know how she knows him, but she hates him real good bad.
Don't know who this guy is, but fuck, he pisses me off sometimes.
yeah. So Oyama dominated you all, and you are seeing the person you hate the most, and they are
Well, I don't know if it's the most.
It is.
okay. Inside of the game, the most.
Katon smites everyone.
And the images that you guys are seeing are starting to taunt you. Awen, you see your aunt, like, this is exactly why I had you kill your father. You all are so weak. I have now joined forces with Oyama to bring about your demise. All that stuff about being family, utter weakness.
I let you go. I thought you changed.
Yes, and that is why you are weak and you need to die.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite player, Matt, and welcome to this week's middle break. Okay, now, as I sat down to record this, I remembered the thing I had to do, so we're going to see how smoothly and seamlessly I can put it in there, and I want to know what you guys think, okay? I want some honest feedback in the Discord, which I'll get to later if you're like, well, how do I talk in the Discord? Don't, it's coming. Just, okay. All right. So, welcome to this week's middle break. Thank you so much for joining. As you know, there are certain things you can do to help us grow our podcast. Let's get through those things right now so we can get you back into this week's action, all right? The first thing you can do is subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast wherever you get your podcasts from. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcatcher you use, we are obviously on it. So go to that podcatcher, leave a 5-star review, and leave a nice little write-up about why you like us. So when people are, they always like to read the reviews. Reviews are important. They want to say like, well, what do actually people say? We want to show people that what you say is that you love us. You really like us. The second thing you could do is follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits, and you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at New Crits on the Block. I did it. Oh my God. Did I do it? I felt like I did it. I think I got all of them. Yes, dude. Yes. Now, isn't that so much easier instead of saying like each single one of them? Oh man, it's going to take me a minute to get used to that, to be honest, because I had to really focus to say it instead of the way I've been saying it for, 2+ years at this point. So let me know what you guys think, but follow us on those social media platforms, okay? Because we are constantly posting content to those platforms of behind the scenes footage. The days that we get together and record are always a silly goose time. We always try to make some content to show you a little bit of behind the scenes of what goes into a normal recording day for us. The other thing you should do is share those pieces of content to your own platforms. Share them on your stories, share them on your feeds. Help us get the word out. Tag people that you think might like us in the posts, because that sort of interaction helps us grow our numbers. And that's what we're trying to do right now. The only way we're doing that is from you. All of you listening out there. You're the reason we are growing and the reason we are not growing, if that's the case. So please be the reason for growth, huh? That's what we're all here to do. Am I right? Now, again, you still might be freaking out about the Discord thing, okay? And that is something that we have for our fans. We have our own Discord for New Crits. Hooray! And that's where I want you to comment how smooth that went, okay? It is a fan base that we have been cultivating over the last few years that we are super proud of. It's very inclusive. It's very safe. We want everybody, all walks of life, to come in, be a part of our wonderful growing family. Now you might be saying, well, Matt, I want to do all these things for you in the podcast, but how do I get to all the places that you just mentioned? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/newcrits on the block will take you to all the places that I just mentioned and some places that I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. Alrighty, Roo, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. As you know, we are coming out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We will see you next week. Stay safe out there. Be excellent to each other. See you next week, gang. Bye-bye.
Leaf, you decided on Philippa, correct? Philippa is standing in front of you. Leaf, why are you even with them?
Because they're my friends.
Are they though? Because all you do is fuck things up all the
No,
time.
I help. I do a lot of good stuff.
Oh, like your arms right now,
It's not mechanical. It doesn't affect me in any way.
or the times when you hurt innocent people with your wave of water, or
But I healed them afterwards. What about you? You hurt people too.
only ones that were our enemies. And I'm starting to see a trend. Leaf, you don't belong here.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. And I'm going to help everyone else by getting rid of you.
No, I'm going to get rid of you.
So as with Awen, as he said this thing to me, I kind of looked over my shoulder like, what are you talking about? You know, with her, it was very like directed at me, like you hurt people. And I'm like, no, yeah, you do great with your magic. I just said you've been doing so much better. What are you talking? No, and like I'm trying to respond to her, but I'm getting these like responses back that like
out of context.
But are out of context.
Don't match.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm talking to one of my psych patients where I'm like, I don't think we're having the same conversation here. I'm realizing at first you
You're
seem
saying the
totally
same
normal,
words,
and now
but-
we're not. I'm suddenly realizing that you're talking to someone else, aren't you? And so it's one of those things where it's dawning on him, and he's going, "No, what do you get rid? Everybody focus. Everybody focus. We have to get on what?"
And then, Boral, you see Kerrigan in front of
So
you.
before he says anything, I'm immediately flaming on.
Oh, shit. That's fair.
That's the
fair.
one that's like an actual
Yeah, you
enemy.
don't need to go him into
And
like,
then like holding a fireball in my hand, like I fucking knew you'd be here.
Well, yeah, of course I'm here.
Yeah, because you got daddy behind you now. How about we step outside? Piece of shit.
Oh, I don't need to do that. You'll do it on your own, just like how you killed your own brother.
No. You're not doing that. Nope. You killed my brother. He was not my brother. You
That's what
killed
you can
him.
say to yourself, Boral.
No, I will too. And I will keep saying that after I fucking kill you.
And you can try, but the same thing will happen to your father and everyone else you care about because, Boral, you're simply just too weak.
Oh, motherfucker.
So it's the same deal.
The bird's like, cheer,
Yeah, as soon as he flames on, yeah. As soon as he flames on and pulls out the fireball, I'm like, excellent, good job. And then I'm like, but 3 degrees to the left.
just gonna point
quote
you.
unquote, Kerrigan's like, you better use your biggest spell.
I know you unlocked
I'm very powerful. Only a top level spell will affect me.
So, at this point, can we roll initiative?
Boy.
Oh boy, and this is where Katon dies because he goes last.
Boral got a 10.
Leaf got a 9.
Aaron rolled a 10, but has plus 10, so 20 total. Katon, what are we working with here?
Hopefully, you got a 21, right?
Yeah, 21. Well, that's
19.
That is impossible.
19. Yeah, no,
That is
okay,
impossible.
19.
If I roll
Yeah.
a 20, I can get a 19, which means
Okay.
at least I can go after A1. But I didn't. I rolled a 4,
Oh.
which actually makes it a 3.
oh no, I'm so sorry.
So I think Katon might actually go after literally every single bodily function he just had. Like in fear of skip a beat, let out a toot, and then go.
Let out a
Shoot.
Like I'm
Little
uh-oh.
Okay, well, Awen.
Yeah, I think just from more surprise than anything, he would just let 2 shots off. I don't think he's going to do anything more than that because he's saddened almost to do this because
Okay.
he feels betrayed again
Yeah.
after the what they just had. So I think he's just going to just shoot 2 shots.
Okay.
That's a 19 plus 14
See, all I have to do is have them hurt you, and I don't have to. This is actually.
and a 4 plus 14, so 18.
Correct. That will not hit.
Okay.
And I'm uninjured, so you cannot take your Colossus Slayer on
No,
this
I
first
cannot.
shot.
No, I cannot. So 1d8.
But I'm injured now.
Oh no, it's a D10 now. That's right.
All right. So,
Goody.
Matt, you feel a little better now?
6 plus 6, so only 12.
That's it.
It's a D10 plus 6. I rolled a 6 plus 6, 12.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm so used to having you like do a bunch of crap.
Yeah, no, I think it's just like the fact when she called me weak, it was more of a reactionary, like
All right.
2 plinks.
So that wasn't too terrible.
No.
Awen, what the hell are you doing?
And Awen, you would see your aunt get hit with one arrow right in the shoulder as she looks down and looks up at you and just nods her head to the side. I knew you didn't have what it takes to be king.
I'm going to. Is there like a pillar or something in this? What is
This-
a room?
It's just a
House, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like a
well,
big
it's
mansion?
it's like a front room. It's like a foyer of the mansion where you
The manor.
the where the throne room is. So
Is there a glass sculpture of, or excuse me, a ice sculpture of the bride and groom?
sure.
Okay,
yes.
cool. I'm gonna run behind that and take some cover.
Okay.
But we can still see him because it's made up of
Because it's
ice.
ice, yeah.
No, that's fine. You can see me, but I'm just taking some cover. It's thick ice. Well,
thick
it's
ice,
hell. I don't know how long it's gonna last in there.
Well, I think
It's dry ice.
I think the
It's
lowest
dry ice.
level of hell is actually frozen over
Yeah.
in D&D lore. So
Which is this
well, then
isn't the
you're fine.
lowest. This is 7.
So it's
we're
pretty
getting
hot.
there.
It's pretty
Yeah.
hot.
Okay, so is it like a thing where it gets hotter and then all of a sudden it's like cold, or is it getting colder as it goes down?
I would say it's you get to it and the ice feels hot.
Hot ice.
Hot ice.
Ooh, I take a little bit and rub it on my shooting shoulder.
It hurts a lot.
Icy hot?
but does it feel?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
a
like
good
really
not
hurt?
icy
though?
hot because
Yeah.
that would be trademark
Is it a
infringement.
good-
It's
is it
hot.
a
It's hotty
good
ice.
hurt?
Oh, hotty ice, yes.
Shack
okay.
up
Have
a
you ever
mattress
grabbed dry
immediately.
ice
Oh,
in your
God.
hand?
No, it's
yeah.
hot. It's wait.
Hey,
If it's
hey,
icy
give me back my ice
hot,
phone. Doesn't that feel good No, on your this- shoulder?
Shaq would
big.
sponsor us if it's
Like
icy
me.
hot.
Some Shaq.
Hot first and then cold.
lava cold.
Lobby
Need some
cold?
car insurance
No, it
too?
needs to be hotty cold.
I think it'd be hotty ice.
Well,
Icy
what's the
hot?
opposite of ice?
Hmm?
What's the opposite
Fire?
of ice? Fire. So fiery
Cold fire.
cold.
Very cold.
That's the
I mean, I think
that's
the opposite of ice is steam
no fiery cold is the opposite of icy hot.
or
Yeah,
plasma.
I guess the opposite of water would be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the temperature versus the matter.
The temperature. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, guys, we've really got to get going here.
Sorry. Okay. Who's next?
And then it would be Boral's turn next as you see Kerrigan in front of you. What would you like to do?
So
Boral, help me!
what do I hear?
Boral, fuck you.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to cast disintegrate.
Taunting him with it.
You're going to die just like your brother.
Oh, I'm weak. You want to see some weakness? I'm going to cast my lowest level fire spell, which is Firebolt.
Would you though at Kerrigan? Would you be honest here?
Yeah,
Would
Boral,
you?
don't meta.
Here's the thing:
Don't mitigate.
dominate person. You can actually tell him what to do. So
Well, he's getting
Oh.
married right now, so he's kind of he just said
A little
attack.
distracted.
Yeah, he's a little
Yeah.
distracted.
He's like,
got
just
his wife.
make it entertaining, you
I have
know,
an
for
idea.
my
I have an
bride.
idea. This is fair. Why don't you roll?
Well, okay, so my lowest level spell, he just told me I'm weak.
I got an idea. I got a good one.
And he's
Take-
flamed on, don't forget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's flamed out. I got a good one.
Because my Firebolt, my cantrip is 6d10 right now
Yeah.
for
That is
damage.
something.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna
Okay.
do-
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
He's
well,
gonna
okay.
pop. All right.
I think what he's more showing is like, look at the lowest
weakest-
thing I can
yeah,
do
yeah.
is
Okay.
Yeah,
still
this is-
like.
I'm just getting
Okay.
warmed up.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Literally.
say, I was gonna say roll a d10, and a 1 is a cantrip, and then up is the next level spell.
How
If you
far up
really
is
want to like be
Not
fair about
Okay.
But no, I know.
but I like that.
I
see-
like that.
Yeah.
I-
No, I see. I
Yeah.
see where he was going with
as long
it.
as you can role play in your head, like when Awen's like, I'm only going to do this because this is my shot.
Yeah, no, that makes
Right,
sense.
and plus it's
Role play
I get an
the-
extra 2 when it,
Yeah,
or-
kinda-
I'm sorry, it's not 60-10, it's 4d10 plus 2d6.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that- yeah.
plenty.
That's
Okay.
I think that's
that's fine.
He's got to hit.
I
It's got
just
to
want to
hit.
make
It's
sure
got to hit.
it does have to hit.
You gotta hit.
But I would make sure it hits.
you got to hit my AC.
I'm going to make
Ooh,
sure.
that's a 1. I'm going to use a luck point.
Oh God, he's gonna burn all his luck points.
That is as an 18
Total?
Total?
total.
You're two. What's your?
No, I'm sorry, 19 total.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's like 23 AC.
Fuck. I'm
Yeah.
going to burn again.
Okay.
Okay, well now I don't feel so bad because he's burning through all his
25.
life.
Yeah.
25.
That does hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll hit.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
hopefully you won't need those luck points.
Well, no, because I wanted to make sure that we don't metagame too hard and be like, okay, so Awen didn't cast Hunter's
Yeah,
Mark
I
on
go
me.
over and kick him.
Yeah,
He did
I slap him in the face real hard.
attack
poke
me
his
twice.
eyeball.
Right? He did attack me twice.
Yeah.
And so, okay, you're burning luck points. Fine. I just want to make sure that's one of those things where, like, in reality,
You're
if you were
actually going
dominated,
for it.
you
Yeah.
would go for it. You would burn your resources.
19, 24, 25 damage.
And it's fire damage.
Yeah, and I think you do take.
Jeez.
That's it? No additionals?
Okay, don't.
25.
Don't make it all.
Okay,
Oh, that's
okay. Easy.
No, I wanted to make sure because
Oh, that's it?
Oh, that's it?
Katon's armor does give him
Half.
resistance
I take
to
that
fire
damage for breakfast.
So that's only 12.
A burrito does that to me.
Yeah.
Ben's like, I can actually take you 3. You just kill you
At
right
this
now.
point, I'm like,
This has been his plan all along.
Well, you know
in
what?
my mind, I'm like, I didn't
We gotta
fucking
kill-
expel a spell slot at all. I'm still
we gotta
fully
kill-
loaded here.
Yeah, we got to
You want to go?
we got to kill the Titans. And then I guess they're children. So, cut to the chase. Hey, listen, though, Jake's moving soon. We got to get this podcast wrapped up. So Katon just
Yeah.
kills everyone and kills himself. TPK.
Why not?
Oh, well, it's the easiest one I've done so far. As your
I will say that
fire,
with the resistance, he just goes, ow.
as the fire washes
right, ow.
over, as the fire washes over Kerrigan, you don't see any marks on him at all, and he just starts to laugh in your face.
I'm going to start running at him. I don't know
Okay.
how far away. Actually, right next to me.
Yeah,
You're right
so
next to me. Yeah.
All right.
So I take 2 steps in full sprint though.
I run right past him.
I mean, you can bonus
Hey,
action
don't
something,
move.
but I don't know what you
Stop
can do
moving.
for bonus actions. Although your flame on's a bonus action. So, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now.
Leaf.
Okay.
It is your turn.
What's she saying to me?
Philippa pulls out, like she makes a ice sword as she points it to you.
I point my sword at Leaf. Leaf, help me.
You are the most worthless one in this group. And if you stay alive,
Oh, I thought that was Jake talking. Sorry.
I was just letting him go. I was like, yeah,
You
fair.
just start crying.
Fair,
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Please summon bears.
Bears, go!
Bears.
Hell bears.
No, I want to actually be effective. So
you are a liability to the group and every step of the way. And I'm going to end it today.
Katon responds with, well, Leaf, I think at least you have proficiency in wisdom saving throws. I know you wouldn't succumb to this.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on Philippa.
Okay. Ben, you got to do a wisdom saving throw, I believe. Look, you're good at those.
Yeah, 13 plus 7 plus 3, so 23.
She's like, I really wanted to hold them.
Damn it. Wait a second.
It's
No,
not
that's
23.
just more people.
Yeah, your spell save DC is probably like
I'm just going to
18 or something.
kind of yell through tears. Take it back. Take it back.
Even when you're trying your hardest, you can't do anything.
Katon actually does mimic that. He's like, did you just cast a spell on me?
I'm so upset.
And then Katon, it is your turn. And in the background, you hear Oyama laughing.
Oh, what a dysfunctional group you all are.
Question, Jake.
Yes, maybe answer.
Would I know? I mean, okay, I think it's pretty obvious that they have all been charmed in some way.
Yes.
I think I figured that out.
Yes.
Maybe not initially, but when all 3 friends attack me and then have half conversations with me, I'm like, fuck. So there's a couple things I can maybe do here.
Okay.
I have access to dispel magic,
Okay.
and I don't know whether or not that would actually break the enchantment of a dominate person.
I'm not sure either, but what's your other option?
I have cleansing touch, which specifies that I can end a spell on myself or a willing creature.
Ooh, that one might be a little tough.
Yeah, that's a little tough. That's a little tough.
Ain't
Because
willing.
it's like-
if you walk over to them, they're going to see the other person and they're like, no.
Yeah. And then my last option is that
You strike them.
would I know otherwise how to break dominate person?
You would know that most charms have a hard time dealing with like getting damaged.
Yeah, like concentration.
Yeah, like
yeah. So I would know it probably a concentration
Yeah,
spell.
you would know that if you were able to deal
enough
damage that you could probably break it out, break them out of it. Dispel magic, I'm not 100% sure on.
Yeah.
Could be.
Here's the thing. I think that Katon kind of knows that his spell attack modifiers and spell DCs are not. He's a hybrid, right?
Yeah.
He's not a full caster, and so going up against a devil in a battle of wills, I think he kind of understands is like probably pretty futile.
Yeah.
Especially considering that like he is at his most willful now. And that made sense when he was like, "I'm the hero and I'm going to save the day," and the guy's like, "Spell," and I'm like, "Nat 20." Like this is the time when he would not be able to be, affected. Although hopefully my future spells don't show that otherwise. So I think what Katon would do is seeing that all of his friends have been affected by this spell and knowing that he does not have a effective way to break them individually. And then time-wise, having to go to each individual person and break a spell on every single one of them. Even if he had Cleansing Touch, it would take 3 rounds to do. He, after being hit by all of them and seeing them act this way, he just goes, my friends, he's in your mind. You cannot let him control you. Hear me. This is not who you are. This is not why we're here. I will show you why we're here. And I turn around and I charge him and I just fucking take him out. I mean, I obviously try to.
You're running towards Oyama?
I'm going to attack Oyama twice or however many times I'm able to.
As you do, Igni and Mithra step in front of like the throne, like the stairway going up to the throne. They both stand in front of him, blocking your way. What would you like to do?
So I essentially cannot move through their squares
without getting opportunity to attack. Yeah.
I before I actually reach them.
Actually, I guess, yeah, you wouldn't be able to because you had to make a check to.
I mean, if the stairwell is 10 feet wide and they're stepping the 2 steps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'd have to do something to push them out of your way or get past them. I mean, up to you.
Igni and who?
Mithra.
Mithra's a ghost.
She's ethereal. Doesn't mean she doesn't have.
You can pass through ethereal creatures. I go right through her. So right before I get up to the stairwell, and I see that this is happening, right before I hit her, I put my shield up and just say, "Sorry, Sunset." And I just like try to barrel through her.
Okay. As you attempt to run through Mithra, you hit a physical form. She just, because as I said, she has ethereal like wisps coming off of her. She still has like a body though.
Yeah, she do.
Ew, she's a kid.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How old is she?
Wait, she is wedding age though.
I mean, she's getting married. Well,
this is
then,
Samuel, though.
Devils don't care about
Game of Thrones. It's like,
Yeah.
what, you're 12? All right.
Yeah, that's childbearing.
Good enough for me. Yeah, one of those guys.
If you've had your cycle, you're ready.
Hello, Pulpet.
All right. Well,
I mean, we're talking.
Well, it's true.
I mean, we are talking about ancient times. This is how things were.
Pulpet.
Well, they only lived to like 40. So,
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta
in
go
the
in.
scheme of things.
We need you to have 13 children in the next 12 years.
Yeah. Before you
You
shrivel up.
learn to love me, Pulpet.
So, Jake, what happens?
So the first thing is you run headlong into Mithra. Can you make a athletics check?
Okay. That's saving throw. I'm like 5 plus 4. What? No, sorry. 5 plus 10, so 15.
15? Okay. You actually just failed that. She rolled a 15 plus 1 for her acrobatics.
I didn't roll great. No surprise.
As you go barreling into her and your shield just hits her in the chest, you feel like a splatter of liquid hit the side of your face
Mm-hmm.
as she wraps her arms around you and kind of pivots you to where you both fall down into like off the throne, off to the left-hand side. But as you fall, Igni is going to try to pierce you with his sword.
she would pull me out of a threatened square, so that would prevent it. Yeah, okay, opportunity attack. Yeah.
Don't think that's gonna hit. That's 13 plus 9, so 22.
Clink.
Is that it? Hit?
Yeah, it bounces off me.
Okay. I don't know.
What does clink
Did
mean?
he get hit in the dick? What's going on?
It's your
Blame
sister,
Alice,
so
No, not
easy.
tink. Not tink.
Yeah, I was like, what does clink mean? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Clank, clang.
Well, no, but the tink is from the sound from the inside, but then the clink could
is
be
from
the sound from the outside.
Yeah.
Like he just tried to hit you
Okay.
in the dick.
I tried, but I got dick armor.
Right. Yeah, dick. Of
I
course
got
you
23 dick AC.
Of course you got 23 dick
Got that
AC.
fucking cod piece on.
Got the cod piece on.
There, you seen those pictures of those cod pieces that are
Oh,
like
yeah.
the
Gave you a
the
cup
battle
check.
boners.
Yeah.
And you don't get hit as he just swings over your head as you go tumbling down to the ground. And do you have any other?
I got lots of stuff I can do here. So,
Okay, yeah.
how far away is Oyama?
You should have known.
Well, I guess you're not currently grappled, but you are on the ground. I would say about 15 feet vertically. And like vertically and then up because you're like off a podium.
Okay.
Essentially.
So is she like in my face?
She is like on you.
What'd she look like? Like in regards to her facial features?
Your sister? She has.
Is she like flat affect? Does she have like any facial emotion
Oh
or
yeah,
anything?
no. She is just emotionless. Yeah, straight faced. She's like me when I was doing the hand
Stoic.
thing.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Only
No,
well.
but-
Yeah.
I think I did the straight face pretty. I mean, good. But
Katana. Yeah.
So insecure.
Katana looks at her.
I'll look at the tapes and
you know,
Katon looks at her and says, "It is good to see you again, and I will get you out of this." And he casts Misty Step, and he appears directly. If you said he's 15 feet away, I got a 30-foot thing. We're also going up a little bit, so unless you want to break out
It's fine.
Pythagorean
No.
theorem,
no, I'm good.
he
I don't know the
appears.
equation.
no thanks, I
Um,
had breakfast.
He appears right behind him and takes an attack.
Can you? Because isn't trying to push someone out of a space an action?
I said I was going to try to run through them, so.
Pretty sure that's trying to move out through someone's space is an action.
Well,
Shit, the battle of the rules lawyers here.
no. I am
shit.
thinking here.
No.
I was expecting them to be ethereal, right?
Well, you expected wrong.
And so I didn't
Shit,
expect
got
to.
you.
I didn't try. I never actually specified that I wanted to make a shove attack.
That's where I came in as a DM,
Mm-hmm.
and I confused you, and I pulled
It
the
made
wool
you
over
do
your
a
eyes.
shove.
Yeah. Now that being said, I can attempt to grapple as part of my attack. I think any single attack can be.
So you can still attack once.
Yeah,
then.
any single
Okay.
attack can be replaced with
Okay, that's
like
fair.
a grapple
That's
or something
fair.
like that.
I'll let you do the one.
So I think
attack
that is fair. If
Yeah.
you're making me use that as an attack on her, then that would be one of my attacks.
Okay.
Great. In that case, I Misty Step right behind Oyama. I would use an ability I have right now, but I don't have it because I use my bonus action to Misty Step. So that's not gonna happen, which is too bad because I wanted to use some Hexblade shit.
I'm sure you'll get a chance.
Time's coming.
Oh,
Mhm.
did I just added a spell slot? Okay.
That's not how it works.
cheating, dude.
I wasn't paying attention. I looked down and I went, how do I have 3 spells
That's an
now?
option? Oh shit. Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know optional rule?
If you
cast
just
spell
draw more
gain spell
circles.
slots?
It's part of his new warlock
Yeah, what
ability.
feat did
Yeah.
you take? I want that.
Yeah, that's a great feat. Can I take that feat? And he attacks him. Unfortunately, he does not have any of his fancy stuff, but he does have a single point of inspiration, which he is going to use right now because he really wants to hurt this guy and free his friends. Okay, buddy.
Which dice?
Ooh,
I'm
pick
going to
a
go
good
with
one.
this one and this one. Bitch.
Oh, no.
Rolled a 2 and a 5.
Oh, well, what's the full number? You might be able to get there.
5 plus 12, so 17.
Oh no,
Yeah.
close though.
Yeah, because he's just a naked ass devil.
Yeah, but he's still a
Naked
very
ass devil.
powerful being, and I
Still-
rolled
he's
a
still a
5.
naked ass devil.
But he's ripped though.
Yeah,
He's
I
ripped.
guess
He's got
that's
good
true.
bod.
He's got muscle armor.
Yeah.
Devils
So
never
he,
skip
so
the
Katon
gym.
says something very very stoic and brave. Be like, my friends, I'll show you why we're here. Foul devil, have at ye!
As you misty step up and swing your sword after screaming a very inspiring speech. Oyama just stares forward and puts his hand back as he catches your sword and slowly turns his head behind him.
And now you die.